And Anthony Hartwig here with a Columbiana Volleyball Coaches Corner and the season preview. Before we get the season rolling, Jennifer Martin joining us. Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you for having me.
You got it. And let's start with this team and the team meet the team segment where you go through your roster and you tell us some of the big names the Clippers will feature this fall and also maybe some new faces that Columbiana fans should be aware of.
Sure. We actually, of our 14 rostered athletes, 12 of those athletes won varsity letters last year. So we're really excited to have a core group returning. We did lose two seniors, Briley Cassander and Addie Zond. But we're excited for a few new faces to step in. This year we have three seniors on the squad. Delaney Dixon is a defensive specialist. Maria Malcolmson, she's a setter. And Chloe Loveland, she is a right side hitter. They're great leaders. They kind of keep everybody set and keep everybody going and kind of remind everybody they're really great seniors and really good leaders that we have. And then a lot of our juniors are actually returning starters. So we're excited to have them back on the floor with a little bit more time under their belt and some more experience. So we have Ellie Jackson. She is a setter and outside hitter. Ava Heinrich played outside hitter and defense for us last year. She's been playing really good defense this year. So we're going to kind of see where we're going with our defense. I think that we will be a really strong defensive team. I'll tell you about a few more. But she's been really doing a good job in the back row. Kelsey Cameron is our big, strong middle hitter. Cameron Perkins is our other setter, and she also plays right side, outside. We have Danica Hallis, who played middle last year, and we're most likely going to move her to right side, outside. Marin Hepler was a defensive specialist for us last year as a junior. She's a junior this year, I'm sorry. And she'll play defense and possibly some right side hitting as well. And then a few more of our letter winners. We had sophomore Megan Mosier. We're looking for her to possibly give us some time in the middle or right side. Junior Avery Marshall, she's a setter as well. And sophomore Evie Rapp, she's also a defensive specialist. So those are our returners from our letter winners. And then we've added two more to the mix. Freshman Landry Smith has been doing a great job in the middle. She's aggressive. She's tall. So we're looking forward to seeing what she can do on the floor. And also junior Lily Hoshar. She's also tall, aggressive, middle, right side hitter. So we got a lot of girls that can play a lot of different positions, which I think is going to be beneficial to us because I think we're going to be a really strong defensive team. But also I think our offense is going to be a bit unconventional in terms of having multiple players hit out of multiple positions, which a lot of times teams have, like their outside hitter is always their outside hitter. So I think we're just going to try to use everybody's strengths to make our season the most successful it can be.
Everyone knows in volleyball how much communication and vocality is important to a team's success. Who are those players that you think you're going to lean on to be the vocal leaders and to be the ones that are shouting out on the court and being your second coach on the floor?
Yeah, definitely communication is the most important thing that you can do in volleyball. I always say you could have zero skill, but you can be a great communicator. So Ellie Jackson was one of our captains last year. Like I said, she's a setter, outside hitter. I know a lot of girls look to her to kind of lead the team, lead the offense. She's a really good motivator. She's quiet, but she still talks, and she's still very positive with all her interactions with her teammates. Ava Heinrich in the back row on defense. She's great to watch. She has a lot of emotion. She gets real excited when things go well, and she kind of keeps everybody there. And then, like I said, we also have our seniors, Maria, Delaney, Chloe. They're also really good when they're on the floor, but also when they're on the bench too, in terms of communicating and talking and letting the team know what's going on, letting them know what's happening on the other side of the court, and just kind of being that positive voice among the team.
Let's talk about your schedule, and we'll start with your conference. The EOAC features some of the best small school teams in the whole area. You know, obviously Wellsville. You talk about Lisbon, you talk about United, you talk about East Palestine, you guys, of course. How do you see the EOAC taking out? What are some of your thoughts on the conference going into this season?
Yeah, I'm excited to see the EOAC, like you said, Wellsville, Southern, United, East Palestine. Those are always great matches with us. Um, Unfortunately, Columbiana has not won the league. We've done a lot in postseason, but we have not won a league title in a really long time. So that's always a goal that I have. And I know that that's always a goal that the athletes have. I would love to see us at the top, near the top. I think that it's not going to be easy, but I definitely think that with the experience that we have this year, I'd love to be a top contender up there.
All right, Coach, we're gonna have you fill in the blank. Go back to your high school testing days.
So
Columbiana will win the EOAC if blank. Fill it in.
Columbiana will win the EOAC if we can beat Wellsville in Wellsville.
It's pretty simple. There you go. That's a big.
Go with that. I mean, I still think Southern, I still think Lisbon, United, I still think they're going to be tough. But I know when we go on the road to Wellsville with that bus ride and getting down there, it's hard to get off the bus and play to that level. So
It's been their world for a while, so you imagine Wellsville's the team you're gonna have to tackle if you want to win a conference. So
yeah,
let's talk about outside of the conference. Who are some teams that pop up on your schedule that you're really excited to go up against and test yourself against?
Well, our athletic director did a great job of scheduling some non-conference matches. We're playing some teams that we haven't played in a while or haven't played before, so I'm excited about that. Mooney is one of the first teams we play, and I'm excited to start off with them. We saw them a little bit this summer. We haven't played them in probably 5 years or so. So we're excited to get them. Jackson Milton is another non-conference that we usually play. That's usually a tough match. Ursuline, we added them last year, and we're having them again this year. I think they're coming to us this year. Last year, it was an early start, and we ended up like 3 sets JV, 5 sets varsity. It was just a great match, great night of volleyball. So I know that will be good. Obviously, Heartland Christian, they're right down the road, and we play them there and here. Those are always good matches. I just feel like it's the kind of neighbor rivalry that we have with them. And then at the end of the season, we have a nice ending in terms of playing Springfield, Struthers, and McDonald once we're done with league play. So I feel like that's going to be kind of a great preview, a great way to prepare for our postseason games.
We'll be disappointed if you and McDonald don't go 5 sets because
I
seems
know
like it's guaranteed.
The last one. So I'm hoping that's a great one. Those are always good matchups with them.
I've done the last 2 Columbiana McDonald games the last 2 seasons, and something about that matchup always brings out 5-set, thrillers.
Yeah, he's done a great job with his program there, especially being new. So we really like playing them.
Let's talk about some of the things that you've been doing this summer and some of the things that you want the team to get to before day one starts here in a couple of weeks. What are some things that you're working on in the next couple of weeks of preseason before game one that you really want your team to get better at?
Well, we had a good summer. We did a lot this summer. We started off, Tyler at Campbell does a really great summer league. And so we spent 3 nights there, and we actually had almost everybody on the court, which was a difference from last year. So it was great to kind of see how they work together in the summer to see what we could work towards. I think we're just continuing to learn to work beside each other. A lot of these girls are coming off club season, so they're kind of getting used to playing back with their Columbiana teammates and learning the strengths of each teammate and what they can do. But like I said, we had a great time at Camel. We went to Westminster College one Saturday and played some Pennsylvania teams. We actually went up to the Cedar Point Sports Center and played some different teams up there. So it's been good just to kind of see what they can do during the off coaching time. And then, kind of take what we learned there. And really, we're just working together. Like I said, getting used to the new people around them.
All right, let's also take the time to highlight your coaching staff and the other people behind the scenes of this volleyball program that make Columbiana exactly what it is. Who are the main people in your corner that are helping you make this volleyball program as good as it is?
Well, I have Coach Kelly Dangler. She is the assistant coach, JV coach. She has been with me for a couple years, and I really enjoy having her take on things. She was a college athlete, So it's great to have her in helping. She's been really doing a lot with our varsity here, working with our middle setter connection and trying to get that down. I have Coach Bonnie Wilkinson. She's been around Columbiana volleyball for a long time, and we appreciate everything that she brings. And Coach Stephanie Peak was one of my middle school coaches last year and the year before. And this year she's moved up and she's with us in the high school. So it's great to have her out there helping run drills. She's got a lot of new ideas and we appreciate her enthusiasm. Down in the middle school, I have Coach Lauren Eisenbraun again. She also is a graduate of Columbiana, so she loves Columbiana volleyball, and it's great to have her down there helping develop the skills. And then this year, our new middle school coach, we have Maddie Witherow, and she was on our 2020 team that went to the district finals. So it's great to have some young coaches down there. She's young and is full of energy, and it's neat to see her in that new role. And then Macy Linhart, who was on the same team as Maddie, she's also been coming this summer a bit to help with the varsity. So I couldn't do it by myself. I appreciate everything that everybody adds to our program because it makes me better, but it also makes our athletes better.
If you have Macy working with your team, we know it's going to be a good defensive
I
squad
know.
because
I know.
woo,
Macy and Maddie are the loud ones in that group.
when
So it's great to have them back in the gym.
before we let you go, gotta say we have a lot of interviews left, a lot of volleyball coaches still to talk to, but so far you have the best backdrop of anybody. It's perfectly aligned. You know, you get the walkers. I don't know if you did it purposely, but Columbiana and Clippers, both of them are perfectly. You see them right where they're supposed to be. Great backdrop. Good job.
Welcome to our team room.
Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today and give us a great season preview. We wish you guys in Columbiana the best of luck all season, and we'll be in that gym covering you guys all year, and we can't wait to talk to you real soon.
Thanks. And I want to thank you for everything you do for highlighting all sports and all athletes. It's really great to see a big representation of everything.